Donald Trump, no, stop. He did it again. Donald Trump did it again. Most of you missed this conference. It was supposed to be held before. It's actually two conferences that were supposed to be held. One was a tariff conference and one was with Netanyahu. This was held on the 8th of April. Now, this was mainly about the Middle East, what was happening, what's going on. They were just waffling. A whole bunch of stuff happened. He went on to the questions and people started asking him questions. A few takeaways happened from this conference. One that I will be revealing at the end, that may cause a small issue in the markets today. Firstly, he talked about how, a lot of people want to make deals, but he's not interested in any deals. He wants everyone to pay their reparations for trade deficits. And he went on to say that countries have been using their trade deficits to make military equipment. I don't quite understand how that goes. Then he said that he treats trade deficits like a P&L, like profit and loss. Again, that's not how it works, but whatever. He then went on to talk about Europe and how, it doesn't look like he's going to have any type of negotiations with them. He then stated something about cars and how Europe doesn't take cars if it has dents in them. Yeah, it went weird for a while. He then went on to talk about eggs for a very, very long time. While Netanyahu was literally, he was like, my favorite part of it is when Netanyahu came to talk about tariffs and how they're dropping all their tariffs because, they want to show good faith and see what happens. And then one of the reporters asked him, Donald Trump, are you going to reduce the tariffs on Israel? He was like, maybe not. It was amazing. We did this live, by the way, at 7:30 every night. We watched this live yesterday, so it was hilarious. But then the statement came out, which I just don't get this guy. Someone asked him and said, China has retaliated with tariffs. What is your stance on that? And his reply could potentially cause turmoil in the markets. He went on to say that if today, the 8th of April, if China does not remove those tariffs, he is going to implement a 50% plus tax on top of what they're doing already. So a 50% tariff. You can see that the news kind of picked up on that. And that woman's face is kind of how I'm feeling inside. What? That means the effective tax rate is going to be near 100% for China. The tariff is going to be almost 100%. Now, if that wasn't enough, he went on to say that these tariffs could potentially be permanent. Let that sink in. And what that would do, in my opinion, would be disastrous for the market. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm Alvarez. Catch you later. Bye.